Again, winds and temperature aloft because it is available as a graphical tool as well. This is the graphical tool for ease of use for everyone because it is available on the AWC's website and it makes reading winds and temperature aloft forecast super easy. Don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna show you how to use it in the next video. It makes life pretty easy instead of decoding the spy codes of winds and temperature aloft in the textual version. So the winds and temperature aloft forecast is available on aviationweather.gov. You log on to aviationweather.gov, hover over forecasts, and then click on winds and temperature aloft. You will see a huge graphical display of the map of continental United States, and underneath you will see the winds and temperature plot and the winds and temperature data. In the winds and temperature data itself, you have multiple regions within United States. You have to click on the region where your particular airport lies and head on it. Once you click on that, you need to find the station which is closest to you. Let's say I was flying over Dallas, so I'm going to look for Dallas. At Dallas, I'm going to look for the altitude that I'm going to fly with. If I was flying at 6,000, I'll look for the winds and temperature at 6,000, which is 340 at 15 knots and 5 degrees Celsius is the outside air temperature. Now keep in mind, the winds and temperature data is valid for this time, or if you're flying within this time period, you can use this particular winds and temperature. You can also change for a further period of time and get the appropriate winds and temperature information. Another important note here is that temperatures are always negative above 24,000. That is the reason the negative sign is omitted after 24,000. You see negative 27 here, but then you just see 38, 46 and 54, which means it is negative 38, negative 46 and negative 54. We already talked about how to decode this information. If the flight is not on these altitudes, that is 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, then you need to interpolate between two values. For example, for a flight at 7,500, you will have to interpolate between the information of 6,000 and 9,000, divided by 2 and get the mid value for the winds and temperature aloft. Now, if you have a briefing from 1-800-WX Brief, you'd receive something like this. 1-800-WX Brief makes our life easy by giving you the winds and temperature at the altitude you filed. In my case, I filed 6,000 and I was flying in the Florida region. Hence, they gave me file altitude, file minus 2,000, file plus 2,000. This is when you request a standard briefing or a web standard briefing on the 1-800-WX Brief website. So if you're going to fly at an altitude which is not 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, etc. on the winds and temperature aloft, just request a standard briefing and you will get the winds and temperature at your altitude. Now let's take a look at the graphical version. The graphical version is a easier version because it gives you the information decoded already. All you have to do is just go at your airport or the station that you want to fly around and then click on that station. You will get winds 300 at 14 and temperature 1 degree Celsius. You can adjust this particular sliding bar to get the winds and temperature at your altitude. So at 3,000 in Dallas, the weather is 350 at 17 knots. You can change the valid time from here to know winds and temperature at a further point of time. You can also go at multiple altitudes and click on the station again to get the information. The limitation of this graphical representation is that you will have to click on Dallas 30014 degree Celsius, then slide it back to 6,000. Close this, click on it again, get this information, write it down on a paper and then interpolate. Whereas winds and temperature data gives you the values next to each other, making it easier for interpolation.